5 on your news leader. The Memphis Shelby County School Board resumes its debate over the future of Superintendent Dr. Marie Fagans. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. Board members are expected to vote tonight on a resolution to terminate Dr. Fagans' contract with the school district. Now we take you out to the district headquarters live where an evaluation committee meeting is just getting underway, and that will be followed by the work session where that vote is expected to take place. Now, the school board has faced intense scrutiny since the resolution to fire Dr. Fagans was brought forth at a contentious meeting last month. Just yesterday, the Shelby County Commission voted to approve a vote of no confidence on the school board. Commissioners also voted for the school board to provide them with a comprehensive governance plan, which is due by mid-April. Our Bryant Didlake is at the school board meeting and will have a live update coming up on News Channel 3 at 6. Now, on top of all of that, MSCS board members could face a recall election if a proposed bill becomes law in the Tennessee General Assembly.
Representative G.A. Hardaway says House Bill number 92 would mean elected officials could face a recall if someone collects enough signatures from registered voters. WREG's Alex Coleman talked one-on-one with the lawmaker about why he believes the bill is needed to protect students.
As the clock ticks on whether the MSCS school board will follow through with a proposed ouster of Superintendent Dr. Marie Fagans.
Item number 22 passes.
And now with the Shelby County Commission's no confidence vote for the school board, it seems everybody has an opinion about the school district controversy.
Holding the board members, the school board members, accountable, right? I think it lets the community know that the way that they handle things, their professionalism, their organizational skills, right? It needs to be improved.
This conflict or chaos has now gotten the attention of the Tennessee General Assembly with a bill that would allow a recall of school board members. Representative G.A. Hardaway of Memphis introducing Bill number 92 that says local elected officials may be removed from office in a recall election.
Well, we're talking about all elected officials. The superintendent is an appointed official. But of course, those elected members who she works for, the school board, would definitely be impacted.
The Shelby County Charter does not allow school board members to face recall elections, but the Hardaway bill would require a local government such as a city council, county commission, or metro government to adopt the recall rules by a 2/3 vote.
And the people have the ultimate say in who's elected and who's retained. If the people aren't happy, then democracy is not being effective.
The bill says a local official or elected member, such as a school board member, could be removed from office by the registered voters of the jurisdiction, meaning you, the voters, would have final say.
So the goal is to give a tool statewide that would enable these local legislative bodies to put in place something that their citizens of these the various jurisdictions that they could use when they're displeased with their elected officials.
Hardaway says he knows his bill has bipartisan support, and he believes the recall election bill is in the best interest of MSCS students.
When it comes to the termination or the retention of Dr. Fagans, we'll remember that we're in it for the children. And that's what we have to keep in mind, that our ultimate goal is to benefit the best academic outcomes, but also to show our children, demonstrate to them how to resolve differences in a respectable way.
Reporting for your news leader in Memphis, Alex Coleman, WREG TV, News Channel 3.
Others in Nashville are also paying attention. Last week, House Speaker Cameron Sexton said there could be broad consequences if the school board voted to terminate Dr. Fagans. Sexton says if the board goes through with it, there is a nuclear option, meaning the state could come in and run the schools.